in HD. ZNS Network presents The Bahamas Tonight. This segment of the news is brought to you by BTC, powered by Lime.
Welcome to the Bahamas Tonight, the weekend edition. Good Sunday evening, everyone. I'm LaDawn Davis. Thanks for joining us. Topping the news tonight, another murder recorded here in the capital yesterday evening as a 27-year-old man of South Street was gunned down and killed on Augusta Street. The incident reportedly occurred around 6:15. However, authorities confirmed to us that they are questioning a male resident of Dorset Alley in connection with this latest murder. Officer in charge of the Central Detective Unit, Superintendent Paul Roll, outlined to us the police's initial investigation during a press conference at CDU's Thompson Boulevard headquarters this afternoon.
Officers responded to this scene and upon arrival met a few persons gathered around where they received information that a male was shot and transported to Princess Margaret Hospital in a private vehicle. Further inquiries revealed that upon arrival at A&E, he was pronounced dead by the doctors at A&E. Our inquiries lead us so far to believe that this male was sitting in the yard along with a few other males when they observe a vehicle pull up. A male exited this vehicle and the victim got up and they attempted to get into his vehicle to drive off when the assailant produced a handgun and discharged several shots in his direction, hitting him to the side of the body.
Police traffic officials informing ZNS News late this afternoon that they are investigating a traffic accident here in New Providence that has left a man dead. Authorities confirmed that the victim, identified as a 50-year-old male resident of Sunshine Way of Sunset Park, reportedly died after suffering a seizure while driving on Blue Hill Road South, just north of Marshall Road, around 3 o'clock this afternoon. When traffic police arrived on the scene, the car which collided with a pole was still running. An active police investigation continues. Still on news from the crime beat, 2 men and a woman are in police custody tonight after reportedly being found in possession of a quantity of suspected marijuana. Central Division officers arrested the suspects around 2:30 Saturday afternoon after executing a search warrant on a home in the Rock Crusher area. Police confirmed that the drugs have an estimated weight of 3.5 pounds and an estimated street value of $3,500. An active police investigation into that matter continues. Police were also called to the scene of an armed robbery at the VIP Chinese restaurant on Soldier Road. Police telling ZNS News today that a lone gunman reportedly entered the establishment with a gun, demanding the cashier to free up the cash. The gunman allegedly made off with an undetermined amount of cash on foot in the Redland Acres area. Investigations into that matter continues. Also around 3 o'clock this morning, police received reports about gunshots reportedly ringing out in the Jean Street area of Prince Charles Drive. Upon arrival at the scene, the officers were later approached by a woman who alleged that she was being followed by a vehicle unknown to her. Officers in charge of the Central Detective Unit, Superintendent Paul Roll, explained what happened next.
On her way home, she suspected that she was being followed by a vehicle. And as officers responded to that scene, she made contact also with the police as well as some other relatives who went to meet with her. And the vehicle that we believe that was following her eventually somehow crashed in the Jane Street area. And there was an exchange of gunfire, we believe, from not so much an exchange, we believe persons who exited the vehicle that crashed discharged some shots in the area. About 20 minutes later, a male showed up at accident emergency section of Princess Margaret Hospital suffering from gunshot injuries. Officers responded to accident emergency section at Princess Margaret Hospital where they spoke with this male who alleged that he was shot at a local club on Tonic William Darling Highway, which we do not believe that establishment was closed at the time.
The Nassau Sunrise Rotary Club recently installed its new slate of officers at the British Colonial Hilton. Outgoing President Mario Moss handed over the gavel to new President Tanya Woodside. Archdeacon James Palacios was also installed as the club's newest member. Newly elected President Woodside hopes to build on all the great work the club has achieved in the community in the last 12 years. The group received donations from Deltic Bank and Trust.
We're planning to do great things with REACH and possibly move forward in opening 4 new classrooms for autism. So this is just some of the things we're going to do. We also look to partner with some of the other organizations and other individuals who believe in the ideals that we stand for, which is service above self.
Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Works and Urban Development Philip Davis encouraged Rotarians to build on public-private partnerships. He suggested that club members look at ways to assist families where no father figure is present. The Deputy Prime Minister said this is an area of serious concern.
There has to be a movement where the men form themselves into a sort of men organization with a view of rescuing fathers and finding fathers and trying to get our men to understand they're not just, there's a difference between being a sperm donor and a father.
Acting Assistant Secretary of State for Political Military Affairs Tom Kelly arrives in the Bahamas tomorrow for consultations with senior officials on a wide range of political military issues and to launch a series of information sharing and technical assistance agreements to meet shared security challenges through strengthened military and law enforcement cooperation. On Tuesday, Acting Assistant Secretary Kelly will join Bahamian officials to sign a new memorandum of understanding on counter-piracy, which will establish new cooperative mechanisms for prosecution of suspected pirates. As a 2013 chair of the contact group on piracy off the coast of Somalia, the United States welcomes this new agreement with the Bahamas, which is a major flag registry state as well as a source of mariners working in the global shipping industry. Acting Assistant Secretary Kelly will also sign the Memorandum of Understanding for the Cooperative Situational Information Integration Initiative. This agreement will support improved regional domain awareness and information sharing among participating Caribbean Basin Security Initiative partners and citizen security efforts against transnational threats such as illicit trafficking. The U.S. diplomat leaves the Bahamas on July 10th. Acting Assistant Secretary Kelly will also attend an official celebration of the Bahamas' 40th anniversary of independence during his visit to the capital. And when the weekend edition continues, only 3 days left until our 40th independence anniversary. We'll tell you about preparations for the big day coming up.